Hello there, Badgers. Angry Pagan here. Freaks blessings to all of you. So, I've spent the last day mulling over this UK EU deal, trade deal, and everything else that's in this deal. And overall, I don't see any downsides. I really don't. All this talk of Brexit betrayal is utter shite. Closer alignment. That on one hand, you got people who aren't happy because the government isn't going far enough with this, and on the other side, you've got the Brexiteers going, "Oh no, it's a betrayal." And me, I see this as a good step back towards the EU. But whether we were trying to get back in the EU or not, this is still good for our country, for our union of countries. Across all of it, all areas. I Erasmus. I gather there's more to be done on that, but Erasmus Plus, that's good. You know the security and defense pacts, they're good. The fishing stuff, like the fishermen can now have a bigger market to sell to again. Though the EU's still not allowed to, sorry, the Denmark and France still not allowed to fish our sand eel, so fuck them. Something I think there was something about financial services. Um, more more cooperation when it comes to um, green tech and energy prices. Hopefully, rejoining the European energy thing. So yeah, this is all good. And it's quite funny to see all the Brexiteers go, "Oh no, it's a Brexit. It's betrayal of Brexit. Oh my god, no! Fuck off." I mean, I've been hearing that like if this is done properly, then we'll be seeing lower food prices and lower energy prices. There'll be more employment for the defence sector, more employment either way. The youth mobility scheme seems to be something that's going to be that's going to be negotiated. So yeah, overall, this is all good. It's not perfect, but you shouldn't let perfect be the enemy of good. This is still good. I just wish Labour would stop with the social conservatism. This was good, and yet the latest polling is likely to show a downtick for Labour because of last week and the week before that. We'll see what the reaction is next week or the week after to this when the poll comes out for this. I'll be interested to see that. But like, this is gonna have this is gonna have really mixed messaging towards the public because you're gonna have but then like the polling's gonna come out saying that Starmer's lower on polling. You know, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Let's just hope that Labour continue on the trend they're on when it comes to the EU. Because I mean, I really wish they'd fucking get rid of McSweeney and the other advisors, the other spads, because this social conservatism is not working for them, and they have to realise it. As I said, I resigned my membership. Greens are still too ideologically incoherent, and I don't fully trust Lib Dems. I'm sensible enough to vote Liberal Democrat in the elections to keep Tories and Refuck out, but that's as far as it goes with the Lib Dems at the moment. I like my MP, but I don't fully trust her because I don't fully trust the Liberal Democrats. Not yet. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm sat on this. Like, this is good from Labour. This is what really pisses me off with the Labour Party. They'll do good things, but then they'll go and do fucking awful things as well. Really gets on my nerves. Their capitulation on this, on the social conservative domestic policies, is fucking ridiculous. I also don't agree with reducing foreign expenditure, foreign aid. We could have gotten the money for defence elsewhere, not foreign aid. So, but I want another policy fuck up, in my opinion, another bad policy that I should have added to the list on my other video about why I left the Labour Party. But even so, environmental policies, in their planning reforms, they're still keeping an eye on the environment. So they don't want people to cheat the regulations, but they do want to make it easier to comply with those regulations, with those environmental regulations. So, you know, and Labour are wanting to go further ahead with, you know, bringing down the biodiversity crisis. The Heathrow Airport thing needs to get economic growth, and it seems. I mean, I'm not big. I'm not an expert when it comes to that kind of thing. So I do know that it could be. I mean, instead of having planes flying round and round above the airport, wait to land, using more fuel, a third runway could help reduce that. Reduce the amount of wasted aviation fuel, which is which is environmentally damaging. So I'm not I'm not an absolutist. Like, all these things have to be weighed in a balance. That is why I always say that you cannot ignore nuance. It is really important that people pay attention to the details. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this EU trade deal. I'm going to be doing the probably won't be to well, it might be to might do the rest of it today, but the second part to the defence thing that I was looking at yesterday, I'll be doing that either later today or tomorrow. I also seen there was Starmer was talking to MPs in Parliament today. I'm going to be doing, I should be doing an episode on that as well as catching up on the EnviroVids, which I've neglected a bit, you know. And the Trump's anti-science agenda series, which I still want to continue. So yeah, either way, when it comes to this, what do you guys think? And again, in reference to to the video I reacted to the defence ministers answering questions on that part of this deal. Given I'm not I'm still, you know, I'm still learning about how all this works. Which parts of this, you know, a lot closer alignment with the EU, do you reckon will do the most good, and which do you think will do the least good or have negligible effects or negative effects, if any? I don't see any downsides to this. I don't see any downsides to this. But then again, as I just said, I'm not an expert when it comes to this kind of thing. I just go off of what logic is telling me, and logic is telling me that what I'm hearing here is good. But it would be good to see what other people, what you badgers think. Those of you who know more about different parts of this deal. I'm not so interested in the US or the India deal. They're not really, from what I gather, they're not really, they don't really do much. This one is important though, and I want to know what everyone thinks about it. As far as I'm concerned, this is a good move by Labour. I just wish they hadn't carried on with the social they wouldn't continue the social conservative shit. It's really fucking infuriating. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this. Let me know what you guys think. My sword at your service, badges, and my shield at your backs. Freaks blessings, and stay safe.